And welcome back, folks. I'm on time this week. This is probably going to be, well, it's not the end. But it's probably going to be the final part of the main. Oh, I always forget the timer. Playthrough of this. So what I've decided to do, obviously, because I want to carry on. I want to actually see if I can, you know, not quite complete because of the relics, but get as much as possible. So what's going to happen is we're going to do this not last part today, but campaign last part today, and some others. But what will probably happen is they won't be as regular now. Just because in my head I'll have semi-completed this series, so they won't be as regular. I'll put one every now and then where I'm continuing a bit more, I think. That, or I might stream the rest and put that as a raw VOD. That might be an idea as well. Just because it's going to take me a while. I think the idea will probably be, I'll probably stream the completion fit aspect of it, I guess, at some point. Purely because it probably will take a while, and at least then, obviously you're not going to miss anybody who isn't able, you know, like for time. Okay, the good to know that hits me. For time zone differences to tune into streams. The VOD will be included because essentially I stream on YouTube, so I'll add that to the playlist as well. So don't worry about that. But yeah, I think I'm going to go that route. I will be doing a bit of things completion. But yeah, it was like I was over an hour and it. This last week I was like, do or don't. Oh, come on. Do I just end it there? And I thought, no, because in fact I was actually talking to my mum about it, quite funnily, and I was saying, because I played some of this, and I asked if did we ever finish this one, and she said no, it wasn't really ours. So as you can see, there's a blue gem, yeah, but I'm going for it. So I never really have finished this one, and I like to get it on, like, you know, a file that I have. Right, I'm getting used to this. Ooh, I thought I died then. How am I supposed to? Okay, that's how I'm supposed to do it. So I would. Why does it feel like there's something hidden there? So I'd like to, you know, get on camera, but at the same time, I feel that it's complete as a series in video format, I guess. And I kind of want to move on to some other things I've been wanting to finish, like other Spyros, and I may start a new playthrough of Crash 3. I know I streamed the last one. Really didn't play slide. Or like finish. I think I started a playthrough Crash 1. I might scrap that because I can't remember how. It was a while ago. I am not concentrating now. But yeah, I think that's the way to do it. Right. Really? Okay. I am so glad I used that I farm lives in the B level now. Okay, I swear these things are just trolling me at this point. Right. Oh. Right, now do the thing. Right, okay. It is, as much as it's annoying, I do actually respect it, because it's a unique way of getting the play, you know, like tripping the player up just enough where they're more likely to make a accidental mistake, and for a difficulty I can't even speak, difficulty increase. Right. So yeah, I am not getting the boxes because, oh, this is mean. Fine. Sacrificed. So, why does this mean? Because if you see, that button is going to set off the shrink ray. So if I'm not quick enough, or if I accidentally do it, you know, hit something. Really? Here? Weird. Again! Right. Okay, my gripe with this, right, that bit is, right, if you touch the sides of those, okay, I don't know how that worked. If you touch the sides of those things, right, and that's what happens. There is got to be a way past it, but it's got to be really specific. But those rings, like, if you try jump on the side of those, right, they kill you. How am I supposed to avoid dodge that? Right, I could probably make that jump. I've probably got to jump over it. It's bloody native forest again, is that? Yeah, okay, so my gripe with that is, right, and then I feel I should die for step on the orange bit, because if you step on this, if you're only jumping, if you hit the side of it, which is the orange bit, you burn to death, right? So, I feel that I should have died there. Either way, we're done. 25 crystals attained. We've got plenty of time, so what I'll probably do is I'm not going to end the episode really quick when we beat Cortex, because it will take me a long time. I shouldn't, because from what I remember, and this is one thing I do remember, because how it was. Okay, Cortex, come on. Wait, have I missed a level? I did? Wait, what? How did how did I manage to get the gem and not the crystal? Did I miss the crystal? I guess I must have done. I don't know how I did that. I'll have to look back in the last episode. I swore we got the crystal. But I think, because I was like, I was worried then. I'm like, wait, what? Isn't this like the first one as well? How did I miss the crystal? It'll have been on the side somewhere, but even then I would have seen the... Okay, I don't know. I'll have to look back at the last episode. That probably threw me a minute then. I'm like, where's the no Cortex cutscene? Where is the boss fight not coming? Okay, we maybe have a bit more time then. Oh, that's a shame. I kind of wanted to do... maybe we'll make the video a bit longer. I kind of wanted to do the first level as time trial. No, that's the thing, which is why I'm a bit... So, in the Insane Trilogy, they added relics to Crash 2 and 3. Crash 1 and 2, which they never really had them. However, what they didn't do is make it so the relics actually added anything for more completion percentage. So it doesn't actually add to your completion rate, or isn't needed for the main ending. So because of that, my argument used to be, okay, I don't need to get the relics to complete the game. If you go in for the depending on what platform if you're on like PC or PS4 or Xbox, basically anything except the Switch, because for some reason Nintendo don't like achievements, then you need to get the relics to get the achievements or platinum trophy. So that makes sense. But compared to game percentage, if you go in like the really old school way, like obviously I've played these games on, where you just want in the ending of the game, they aren't required at all to complete the game. I'm wondering how I missed the crystal. How did I possibly miss the crystal? I didn't even get the achievement from, because there's an achievement, right, folks? There's a cutscene with Cortex if you deliberately go for the game and then don't get the crystal multiple times. It gets quite angry at you. It's right there. There's no way I missed this. Oh, maybe there is actually. Is this the one I sneak? I bet I know how I missed it. I bet this is the one I snuck under. And then, wait, what happened? What? How did that happen? I didn't blow up, I just went kaboom. There was an earth-shattering kaboom. But yeah, so the crystal save. I don't know how I missed that. Because I got the box gem, so I was like... I bet this, because I remember one of these that I snuck under on the right side, so I wonder if I snuck past it, and then because of where the layout was, I missed the crystal. How did you blow me up? Oh, right, this is my depth of perception. The mines are actually closer to me than he is. That's why. I was going to say... Yeah, and that's the end. That's funny. I would say this is actually a short level. I don't know how I did that. I must have snuck past it, I guess. Sorry folks, I'm proper like, eh? I kind of want to extend it because I thought, oh, this will be quick. I'll say, well, now we should have a cutscene.
Yes! My plan is nearly complete. And I have you, Crash Bandicoot, to thank for it. Engine, what's happening? What's that? Is she stealing our signal?
Crash, Cortex isn't gonna use the crystals to contain the planet's energy. He's gonna harness the force and use it to power the super Cortex vortex he's built on his space station. One blast and the ray will cover the entire world, turning everyone into Cortex's mindless slaves. Crash, don't let him have those crystals!
So...
Engine, you fool! She's telling him everything!
We already kind of guessed it.
We're back now. Pardon the, interruption. Crash, bring me crystals!
So, here's my little thing with this, right? So we already knew this. So, this boss fight, you essentially chase Cortex with crystals. You don't actually giving the crystals. There's nothing at any point about giving the crystals. You're just racing him to get to the end. I don't even think you could lose this. So if we just... Yeah, he's just running to escape. If we... Like, he's trying to escape to that, which I don't think he ever gets to. So if we just didn't give him any of these... Like, we didn't... That's your Master Crystal. We didn't actually give you any of that. Yeah, the annoying part about this fight, it's really easy. It's just dodging everything. And he goes so slowly. He even waits for you. That's the stupid part. He actually fully just waits for you as well. Like, hello, I'm over here. But I suppose if you go into the logic that you haven't given him the crystals yet, then it makes sense. But that makes this boss fight so easy, done. Just like that. And, oh, I didn't get another trophy. I don't even know if you can fail this.
You haven't seen the last of me, Crash Bandicoot.
Maybe you can. I suppose the mind could blow you up. I'm curious.
Crash, what do you suppose happened to Cortex? And what about the Cortex vortex?
Ah, I still not sure. So yeah, if you get the Cortex vortex is still there. So this is one thing I liked about the Crash series. So if you get the secret ending, actually you don't need the secret ending in the Crash one. Crash 1 you just need to get the normal ending. You just kill Cortex and you see. So then Crash 2 starts with him falling from the airship. But if you get the secret ending for Crash 2, which is getting all the gems, you see that the vortex gets destroyed And then in the intro to Crash Bandicoot 3, my favourite Crash Warped, I am going to skip the credits. You see the vortex is what frees Uka Uka. So I did like that they did that right. So we have 10 minutes left, but that is the main camp. That jumped up 71%. So we got all the crystals. We are missing a couple of the colour gems. I think I remember where there's a purple one. I'm not getting those on this one. I'll probably do on stream. But what I do want to do is, I can't remember if we unlocked all the secret levels, because there was a few. But yeah, it has been fun. It's been a lot more difficult than I thought, but again, I seem to struggle on this. I believe we've unlocked most of them. Right, there's a couple we need to do. I do know where they are, but we'll probably do those on the stream. So what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to get the last couple of... Oh yeah. One thing that does bug me, so obviously from someone who played Crash 3 when they were younger, the... So what time do I need to get? 1:15. The Crash Dash... I'm so used to being able to go out the warp run with it, so we are actually going to quickly just do this. Alright. I'm not doing this to complete, it's just to fill the time, because I feel like the completion run error should be on a stream, which I may be doing later in the week. Obviously, as I mentioned last week, I'm now in work, so recordings are a bit more limited, but we are going to go with what we're going to go with. So I don't know if I'll get a good time. I'm absolutely not going for the platinums. Though that what might be something I eventually do for Crash 3. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the series. Not like I said, not just ending. I'm just probably going to do the cleanup run or cleanup route on stream instead of on recording. But as much as it's been a challenge, right, there was a way to do this. Nah, I messed it up. You can do it normally, but I'm still getting used to that. As much as it's been a challenge, and it has, and some of the levels, I still think the difficulty spikes. Yeah, you have to do the old trick of thing. I don't know if it works here. The difficulty spike, like in the third or fourth room, is a lot. It's been interesting. I'm kind of glad I went for this one. It's the one I'm least familiar with. Easy, probably gold. Yeah, I was about to say, I wasn't going to jinx myself, like, oh, I might get a platinum, but definitely gold, so yeah. This is another thing that annoys me about the Switch port, so it doesn't allow you to put your name in for the time trials, which, again, as someone who played loads of Crash Warped as a kid, love that aspect, so it kind of bugs me with that. Right, yeah. So there's 27. Wait, there's 20s. Oh, I guess there must be some, like, I didn't even check the time. There must be some bonus levels. My cat's right, Dracula. One of my cats are looking at me currently because I'm recording in the back area at the moment, and whining at me. Well, not yowling. Yeah, yowling. Funnily enough, the cat I've got is was Rewind's cat that we rescued because his parents had to move away. So, dear Dracula, you'll have to wait a couple more minutes till we finish this. And Rewind, if you're watching this, Dracula's doing his staring and yowling from the window. Yeah, squish me now, because I go super fast. This won't be a good time, but yeah. I'll give each level one go. That's the other thing. Obviously, recently I've been playing Crash. Right, okay, so this was what bothers me, because when I say Crash 4, obviously, because I grew up with the games as they release, I don't immediately think of It's About Time. I think of Wrath of Cortex. That's what it is. So I'm on about It's About Time, playing for that. The way they've done the speed boost that you get, I don't like. I would have preferred just a crash dash, but it's like a triple tornado spin, but it's very specific. Like, you've got to time it. It almost reminds me of the like very specific backdash cancel. Okay, to 120 from Bloodstained. So this is good. This is going to be on time for once, for the first time in last week. This one you can skip so much with. Like, yeah. Which is one thing that, so one person now I do watch on YouTube is Cadicarus, and one thing that Cadicarus quite rightfully brought up is the fact that the Crash 1 and 2 aren't built for the crash dash. They were never made for speeding, so they didn't even implement it in the first one because of it really was not built to be that. And yeah, they've remade it from the ground up, but at the same time those levels were never meant to be rushed. So with the way they've implemented Mace, it's good and it's bad because I guess you can sort of rush these a little bit, but at the same time, because they didn't really cater for the crash dash being able to, you know, get the stupid distance with the running, so the momentum, which is kind of obvious. They did, I'm so glad, leave in the slide, the triple. I don't even know what it's called. It's like the triple jump slide from the original Crash 3. So essentially, while sliding, you you spin and then jump, and you get an extra high jump. So essentially, before you fought Dingodile in the original one, you could actually use that to jump over crystals and do that. So that kept in. But then you come to I can't remember. I know that Toy Story Bob helped with this one, but then it comes to the Spyro trilogy, and it upsets me because they didn't keep the double jump in Spyro 2, so that they kept that slide triple for 2 and 3, but they didn't keep the double jump. It's like, oh, come on. I get it was a bit more cheaty than the Crash one in some ways, but at the same time, it was fun just being able to go absolutely out of bounds. Okay, right, that was a goofball. But yeah, I'll have one go at all these, and I think we'll call it there. I honestly don't know which route's better for yeah. Ooh, I don't know why I'm panicking. It's you know, if I die, I start it again. Bugger. Sign. But yeah, I wish they kind of left that in, because they left the spin thing in, but they did. If I remember rightly, I keep trying to double jump, and that's one thing that's again was been bugging me for all this playthrough. There's been times where I've done certain things and died because I'm trying to do things that I'm so used to. Obviously, we're playing It's About Time and then Crash 3 of having a double jump and then not having one. We'll try this way this time. So I keep trying to do tricks I'm obviously well versed in that now don't work because they didn't have it in this one. It's kind of why I don't really in the first Crash 1 I just left the relics alone. At some point I'll get the gold ones. Though I do like with them adding the relics in Crash 1, I think it's when you ride the hog. If it is literally impossible to not like get the platinum, like as long as you hit the box, it's just instant platinum. Which is why I find some of the times on the leaderboard a bit sus to me. But it reminds me of Mario Kart Wii, the old days. You could like you could look up the top runs or supposedly time trial ghosts, and there was one I remember, it was Mushroom Gorge, and you could, this guy, which I don't know how it was, like, it was said 3 seconds. I thought, what the hell? And I downloaded it to see the ghost, and it literally just went straight to the start, turned left, crashed into a wall, and somehow finished the thing, and it must have been some kind of glitch. Like, what? And this was on the world official run. I'm like, this is ridiculous. How have they get away with this? But that was way before I knew, like, speed running and, you know, glitched things and all that kind of thing. So yeah, some of the times I'm like this, I would say is probably. It does have. I keep trying to crash session. It does have the but yeah, the Hog Wild is an easy platinum. If you want to get any platinum on Crash 1, just do the hog runs. They're so easy. And what was the one that Carrie said was actually hard, but I found it actually quite easy to do? I think it was Fumbling in the Dark. I get why you might find it challenging, but I pretty much got platinum the first time. Obviously, because there's not much obstacles. If you memorise where all the pits are properly, obviously, having ADHD and that kind of thing helps a lot. It's pretty alright. It's not as challenging. The thing is, I can never remember. Oh, I lost this clock. Remember though, if it was the first one, I remember easily platinum, or the second fumbling one. But yeah, I think as long as you memorise the pit, you're fine. It's the axes towards the end that I think are probably what most likely get you. It's like with these kind of levels, obviously the one where you go left and right, and the prehistoric levels from Crash 3, you sort of, after playing it so long, memorise the routes, because even though the one route's not actually there, you sort of remember where it is. For me, here, the difficulty is the pits, honestly. It's knowing where the pits are. Yeah, so those... Oh god. Oh, I don't know why I went back from that side. Fine. But yeah. I suppose a question I would like people to comment on is, which of the three is your favourite Crash? Mine will always be Crash Warped. Again, I'm kind of, what's the word for it, like, I'm one-sided. I can't think of the actual word for some reason. I'm biased, that's it, because that was the one I played the most as a kid and grew up with. I get why people enjoy this one. It's just I didn't play it as much to get as used to it. Like, I've seen people, a lot of people that are a bit older than me that played this one before they came out, and then they prefer this one, so, and they're like, oh, why would I play Crash 3 when Crash 2 is so good? How are you possibly going to make this better? I get that for the time, but I don't know what it is. It's like, it's most likely just childhood nostalgia. See, that's the problem there. That's where the Crash Dash screws you. But you know what, I'm just gonna try to do this level normally without the Crash Dash and just see what I get. Because I wonder, I'm testing this out now. I'm curious to see if the way they've done this, did they add the Crash Dash because they made the times a bit too harsh and literally almost impossible without it, even though the game can't really cater for it as well. That's kind of making me curious now, because I think they might have done. So from playing obviously the Crash Water when they were facing theirs, you should at least, without any power-ups, be able to like get the Sapphire. You probably can get the gold on most levels as well. Obviously the trick was that when you couldn't unlock. No, you might have been able to. No, I wonder. Maybe it is possible. You know what? I'll have to attempt to do that. I wonder if it's actually possible before your first Cortex battle to get everything in the game beforehand. For some reason, part of me is like, no, I don't think it is. But at the same time, theoretically, it should be. Like, if you don't need the crash dash on all levels, then surely, because that's all that the difference is. Right, one more attempt on this, and then we're going to end it here for now. Again, like, when I'm streaming, I won't be going for the relics. Maybe I'll do it after we get everything else, because they don't count towards completion. But yeah, one thing I never did do on Crash 3, despite the fact how many times I played it, is I never got all the platinums. It's actually only very recently I finally got all enough to get the full ending. Like, I've got over 100% a couple of times before, but I've never got it to the point where I got every gold relic, which is the needed. When I finally thought, you know what, I'm going to do it, it wasn't as hard. Like, what were the levels I really had struggle on getting just the goal? Okay, right, that's it. Right, you know what, we're going to end it. We're not going to end it. Like, I'll finish this Shadow 4 last run. The levels I really struggled, I think, to get the relics on. Just the gold, I'm not focusing now. Right, actually, you know what, we're going to have to end it there. I will finish the standard. The relics I really struggle on. High time was one. Just to get the gold, I've not got the platinum because I had like 50-second marker and it took a couple of attempts. The bike levels, funnily enough, was it Road Crash? They were one of the bike levels that I actually, because I started doing a platinum relic run recently. I think it's the second bike level that took me a couple of attempts. Was it? Maybe. Oh no, maybe I think the platinum. The high time was definitely one that was a pain in the butt, and so was the hot cocoa one. That was... Actually, no, that wasn't awful. The one that was 6 minus high time had a 50-second difference. One of the second tomb level, Tomb Raider, that was a bugger to do. Just to get gold, but yeah. But anyway, folks, for now, I believe we are going to end the series here. So the completion run, as I said, will be done on stream. I want to see what the time is for that one, just out of curiosity. See, yeah, I think you have to use a crash dash. I think they've made the times a bit too much. What was my time? Yeah, they definitely have. Yeah, they definitely was a bit too harsh with the times. Like, look at the difference to that just to get the gold. I mean, what's the platinum on that? Yeah. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the series. As I said, it will continue clean up from streams, but for now, for video format, we are ending it here. I hope you've enjoyed the series. I have enjoyed, and I'm glad so many people have watched it. It isn't ending entirely. We'll be finishing the rest on stream. But I've been gone. Thank you for watching, and I'm gone.